Hi guys, this is Marcello Ducil with www.thefxpert.com. This section of our video tutorials will be covering MT4 strategy backtesting. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, if you open up your MetaTrader 4 platform and you open up, uh, you can see at the top here a toolbar. On your toolbar next to new orders, you should see strategy tester. It should be basically a piece of paper with a magnifying glass over it. We're going to tap on that. The other way that you can actually bring up your strategy tester is to hit Control R. Control R should bring it up as well. Okay. Now with backtesting, there are a few things that are very important. Uh, of course, backtesting, the most important thing is the data that we're using. The past data, the historical data, will be the most important thing in determining the viability of any strategy, and obviously the authenticity of your results that you get from the strategy tester. So before we do anything else, we're going to go to Tools. We're going to go to History Center. We're going to tap on here. You should have basically uh, a column that says FXDD MetaTrader and Forex. You're going to tap on Forex. Then you should have all of your MetaTrader 4 currency pairs that are available to you by your Forex broker. Okay. Here we've chosen to use pound dollar. Now you're going to tap on 1 minute, just as I have here, and you're going to tap on download. Okay, as soon as it's highlighted and you see this icon turn to green and yellow, you will hit download. You're going to download data from MetaQuote Software Corp. Just hit OK. Now, because I've already downloaded new data, what will happen is that I will get this window, but yours should keep on going if it's the first time that you've ever done this. If this is your second time doing this, which you should do every time that you want to do a back testing, you will have this window which will pop up, which will say that there are no new data for symbol pound dollar or whatever your symbol may be. Do you want to recalculate all time frames? For the sake of time, I'm going to hit no, but you would tap yes. After it downloads all that information, your database should be between here at the top of your screen, at the top of that window, it should say database between 2 million and 3 million is what you should see. Okay, you're going to hit close. So we're only downloading 1 minute data for the currency pair. We're going to hit close. Okay. Now I've chosen the pound dollar, SSV2 pound dollar, but if you look at the window that's available to you for the strategy tester, you'll have a drop down menu with all the options that you have available. You should have the SSV2s, you should have the IBOs, you should have the reversal candles, whatever you have available. Okay, and you will actually go down to the second line where it has symbol, and you'll choose the corresponding symbol for that currency pair that you're testing. Now, model, this is important. You want to use every tick. When you use control points or open prices only, you get faster results, but they're not as accurate. We only want the most accurate results, and so we choose every tick. The next line, use data. Make sure that that box is checked, and we're going to use data from whatever time frame. We're going to use it from 1 of 2008 until present. Okay. Make sure that visual mode is checked off. Visual mode is great if you want to see the the strategy actually work. It will actually bring up a pop-up screen a chart and show you the trades as they're taken by the strategy. That takes a long time though for you to, keep in mind that that's actually going to take a lot longer for it to run your strategy. Period. You want to make sure that the correct period for your strategy is chosen. Another drop down menu, we of course choose daily because the SSV2 is a daily strategy. Here, expert properties is where we'll go next. We'll choose our initial deposit. You can make it $10,000, you can make it $50,000, you can make it $5 million. It really is up to you. Our inputs, we're going to leave them at our default settings. Okay? And we're going to hit OK. Now we're ready to run our strategy tester. Basically, to run our strategy tester, we're just going to hit start. Okay? Now this takes a long time, so I'm not going to do it right now. It may take 5 or 10 minutes, which we just don't have for this video tutorial. So what I'm going to do is show you what the results would be. If you go take a look at the tabs at the bottom of the strategy tester window, you will see that we have results, we have settings, which we're currently on, results, graph, report, and journal. If you go to results, you will see all the trades that are taken. Here we started with 1/4/2008. You see that it was we took 2 sells at the same time. We had a take profit on the first position for $1,240 of profit, 1238.58, and the second position closed for $742.52 of profit. Okay, so that's basically, it just shows you all of the trades that are taken individually. If you go to the next graph, you will see a chart that shows it's basically a graph of our equity. So we start at 50,000 and then it goes to 51,000, then it goes up to 54,000 to 84,000 to 117, all the way up to $140,000 during that time. Now the important thing here is that we can get varied results, to be honest with you, depending on our data. We want to make sure that we have 90% data quality. Okay, so if you look at the top of this graph here, it should say balance equity every tick. That's going to give us the most accurate results. It says the most precise method based on all available least time frames to generate each tick. Then it has 90%. If you do not have this 90%, then you should go back to the top of your screen, Tools, History Center, and then go back through the process of downloading data. Okay? And that basically should give you a better opportunity to get that 90% modeling quality, which will give us accurate results. Okay, so this is the pound dollar, and it basically made about 200% during that time period using conservative risk management. Now if you go and tap on report, it will show you bars in test 1505, okay, during that time. Once again, we have modeling quality 90%. Initial deposit, you see 50,000. Total net profit 93,600. Profit factor 3.04. That means for every dollar risked, there was a $3 gain. The absolute drawdown during that time period was $2,000. Okay, that sort of thing. You'll see all of this here. Total trades taken, 75 trades in the 2 years. Gross profit, gross loss. Gross profit minus gross loss will give us our total net profit. Okay, etc. Now what you can do here as well is you can right click this and you can save it as a report. Right click on that report there and you can save it as report. I'm going to go ahead and save it as strategy tester. Tap on save. Actually, I've already got something there, so I'm going to rename it strategy tester 1, and I'm going to hit save. I'm going to save it to my desktop for this exercise. And what should pop up is basically this report, which shows everything that we've just looked at. We've looked at the strategy tester report, the currency pair, on the daily chart, every tick, all of our parameters, our gross profit, initial deposit, total net profit, profit factor, etc., and all of our trades. And that's pretty much how we run this strategy tester on MT4. I hope that helps. And this is Marcello Ducil signing off with www.thefxpert.com.